Arnold Schwarzenegger is a fascinating individual with many layers beyond his famous career in Hollywood. Here are some things you may not know about him. 1. He was a pro bodybuilder before acting. Arnold's rise to fame began in the world of bodybuilding, where he became a 7-time Mr. Olympia winner from 1970 until 1975, and a last time in 1980. His success in bodybuilding helped him gain the fame that eventually paved the way for his acting career. His impressive physique and charismatic personality made him one of the most marketable athletes in the world during his prime. 2. He didn't speak English when he moved to America. Arnold moved to the United States from Austria in 1968 at the age of 21, with little knowledge of English. In fact, he had a thick Austrian accent which became one of his signature traits in Hollywood.
Cocainum.
He worked hard to improve his English, taking classes and reading books, and even hired a speech coach to better assimilate into American culture. 3. He built his own empire. Besides acting, Arnold became a successful entrepreneur. He invested in real estate, amassing a significant property portfolio. He also co-founded the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic, a bodybuilding competition that has become one of the most prestigious events in the sport. He earned money early in his career by investing in things like gym equipment, and he later used his fame to launch various business ventures, including restaurants, fitness-related products, and even a chain of car dealerships. 4. Arnold learned how to handle the sword for Conan the Barbarian. Arnold Schwarzenegger underwent sword training for his role as Conan in Conan the Barbarian from 1982. To portray the character convincingly as a skilled warrior, Schwarzenegger had to learn various combat techniques, including how to wield a sword. The training included working with sword instructors to practice swordplay, combat choreography, and stances. Arnold trained in traditional sword fighting techniques, including how to handle a broadsword, which was essential for the character of Conan. He also spent time learning how to perform the moves with precision while appearing natural on screen. When his sensei, Kiyoshi Yamazaki, passed away, Arnold wrote on his Instagram page, "He was a wonderful man and a fantastic teacher who made me believable as Conan the Barbarian with his sword training. When I say no one is self-made, this is what I mean. Who knows if Conan would have been a success if Sensei Yamazaki didn't make my swordplay realistic? He played an important role in my life. He was a dear friend, and my thoughts are with his family." Schwarzenegger's commitment to physical training and transforming his body for the role is well known, but his dedication to learning the fighting techniques for Conan was also crucial in bringing the character to life. Although the swordplay was choreographed for the film, Arnold's preparation helped him execute the movements more convincingly and made his portrayal of Conan all the more memorable. Five. He was a real estate mogul. Before his Hollywood fame, Arnold took advantage of his bodybuilding success to start a career in real estate investment. He bought apartments and rental properties, often with loans that he could pay off with his bodybuilding earnings. By the time he was in his 40s, he had accumulated a sizable real estate portfolio, making him one of the wealthiest celebrities in the world outside of his movie career. Schwarzenegger and fellow Hollywood veteran actor and industry adversary Sylvester Stallone brought their long-storied industry rivalry to an end by both investing in the Planet Hollywood chain of international theme restaurants, modeled after the Hard Rock Cafe, along with Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. After separating from his wife Maria Shriver in 2011, it was estimated that his net worth had been approximately $400 million, and even as high as $800 million based on tax returns he filed in 2006. In 2024, Forbes estimated that Schwarzenegger was a billionaire. 6. He was a political leader in California. Arnold served as the 38th governor of California from 2003 to 2011, after winning a special recall election to replace Governor Gray Davis. Schwarzenegger made notable contributions in areas such as environmental policy, where he worked on implementing progressive climate change legislation. 7. He was an immigrant who took U.S. citizenship seriously. Arnold became a U.S. citizen in 1983, and he has often expressed his deep gratitude for the opportunities he had in America. His immigrant story became a central part of his public persona, and he has been an advocate for immigrant rights and policies that support the American dream.
Bitch.
He has also worked on numerous charitable efforts, especially those that help immigrants and youth. 8. He almost didn't get cast in The Terminator. When James Cameron was casting for The Terminator, 1984, Arnold wasn't the first choice for the iconic role of the cyborg assassin. Originally, the director had considered other actors like O.J. Simpson because of his familiarity with the public, but ultimately Arnold's intense physical presence and the unique quality he brought to the character made him the perfect fit. Cameron later remarked that Arnold's accent and imposing physique made him more otherworldly and suited the role perfectly. 9. He has a famous friendship with Sylvester Stallone. Despite being competitors in the action genre during the 80s and 90s, Arnold and Sylvester Stallone have a well-known and close friendship. Their rivalry was partly fueled by their respective roles in action films like Rambo and The Terminator, but in real life they were supportive of each other. They once joked about how their competition was all in good fun, and Arnold even made cameo appearances in Stallone's The Expendables franchise. 10. He has a strong commitment to fitness and health. Even as an older man, Arnold has remained committed to fitness. While he's no longer a competitive bodybuilder, he still works out regularly and emphasizes the importance of physical health and fitness in his life. Arnold is a proponent of strength training for all ages, and he said that his main motivation is simply to feel good and maintain his health. 11. He was a huge fan of James Bond. Arnold's love for James Bond was so deep that it helped him land some of his iconic roles. He has often mentioned that he was inspired by the Bond films, especially Sean Connery's portrayal of the character. This influence can be seen in his larger-than-life persona in movies like The Terminator and True Lies. It's also rumored that Arnold's iconic Austrian accent was inspired by watching Bond villains, as he admired the way they conveyed power through their accent and demeanor. 12. He experienced a major health scare. In 2018, Arnold had heart surgery to replace a valve, a procedure that was initially considered routine but turned out to be quite serious. He later recovered and even went on to publicly talk about his experience, urging people to take their health seriously and prioritize regular checkups. 13. Statue of Arnold Schwarzenegger. An 8-foot-tall, 2.4 meters, 800-pound, 363 kilograms bronze sculpture of Schwarzenegger performing his signature twisted double biceps pose, designed by sculptor Ralph Crawford, is located outside the Greater Columbus Convention Center, Columbus, Ohio, which is the venue of the annual Arnold Sports Festival. 14. He created the iconic Hasta la Vista baby line. The now legendary catchphrase from Terminator 2 Judgment Day was largely improvised. Arnold added "Hasta la vista, baby" as a playful variation of the more typical "goodbye," turning it into one of the most iconic movie lines ever.
Hasta la vista, baby.
15. He has a huge social media following. Arnold is very active on social media, particularly on Instagram, where he shares motivational messages, workout tips, environmental advocacy, and even the occasional humorous post. He's used his platform to spread awareness about various issues, including climate change, and has engaged with fans in a positive, lighthearted manner. 16. He played a significant role in promoting the sport of bodybuilding. Beyond his own success as a bodybuilder, Arnold played an important role in making bodybuilding mainstream. He helped elevate the Mr. Olympia competition and brought it into the public eye. His charisma and media savvy helped turn bodybuilding from a niche sport into a popular fitness movement. 17. Arnold Sports Festival, the IFBB Pro. Arnold Sports Festival, also known as the Arnold Schwarzenegger Sports Festival, is an annual multi-sport event consisting of professional bodybuilding, Arnold Classic, strongman, Arnold Strongman Classic, armlifting, fitness, figure, bikini, and several others as a weekend expo. It was established in 1989 and is named after Arnold Schwarzenegger. '18. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a donkey, a mini horse, and pig at his property. He's known for his love of animals, and over the years he has shared photos and videos of various animals that live on his estate, including a donkey named Whiskey, a pig named Schnelly, and even a miniature horse, Lulu. He also famously shared moments showing his affection for them and also his dogs on social media. Schwarzenegger, who is an advocate for animal rights and plant-based eating, has a strong connection to his pets, often posting about their playful antics and the joy they bring him. His Instagram is filled with adorable moments from his interactions with these animals, showing that in addition to being a world-renowned bodybuilder, actor, and former governor, he's also a devoted animal lover. 19. Arnold Schwarzenegger won a Golden Globe Award. He received the Golden Globe Award for Best New Star of the Year, actor in 1977 for his role in Stay Hungry. This was one of his early performances before he became a global superstar with Conan the Barbarian, the Terminator, and his other iconic action roles. However, despite his fame and success, Schwarzenegger didn't win Golden Globes for his later action roles or more well-known films. The 1977 Golden Globe was his only win in this category. 20. Arnold's breakthrough in the movies. Arnold Schwarzenegger's breakthrough roles were a combination of his unique physique, charismatic presence, and strong performances, which helped him rise to stardom in Hollywood. Here are the key films that marked his major breakthrough. 1. Conan the Barbarian from 1982. This was Arnold's first major leading role, and it marked a turning point in his career. Directed by John Milius, Conan the Barbarian capitalized on Arnold's impressive physicality and rugged charisma. While Arnold was still relatively unknown at the time, his performance as the vengeful barbarian helped him break out in Hollywood. The film became a cult classic and established him as an action star. 2. The Terminator from 1984. Directed by James Cameron, this is the film that truly made Arnold an international superstar. In a role that was originally supposed to go to a different actor, Arnold's portrayal of the relentless cyborg assassin became iconic. The film's success, coupled with the memorable catchphrase, "I'll be back," cemented his status as a leading action star and led to a franchise that would span decades. 3. Predator from 1987. Predator became another defining moment in Arnold's career, as it paired him with a strong ensemble cast, including Carl Weathers and Jesse Ventura, in a film that mixed science fiction and action. Directed by John McTiernan, Arnold's character leads a group of commandos into the jungle, where they are hunted by an alien predator. The movie was a huge success and further solidified Arnold's reputation as a go-to action star. Arnold Schwarzenegger's story is one of perseverance, reinvention, and ambition, showcasing that there's much more to this Austrian oak than just his action movie persona.